Well, hey there, out there in TV land. You are watching Feel the Music Live, and we are coming to you live right from the Onset VFW in beautiful Onset, Massachusetts. And if you would like to come join us down here, you are more than welcome to. Our address is 4 Gibbs Ballpark Road, and again, we are in Onset, Mass. And if you're tuned in on your TV channel, Local 9 or 30 here in Wareham, we do appreciate that. And if you have some out-of-town friends that you think would be interested in our show, they can log on and watch the show live as we're here right now. If they log on to www.warehamtv.org, they can watch this show. We are here just about every Wednesday night. We are taking next Wednesday night off due to the holiday and all that. We do have a website. It's called feelthemusic.us, and you can check out our entire lineup. We're playing straight through the rest of the fall, into the winter, and into the spring. It's going to be great. It's been great so far. We've been here since the beginning of November. The VFW is kind enough to let us camp out here and do our thing. And tonight, for your listening pleasure, we have a gentleman by the name of Mike Travers. He's going to bring you some tasty original numbers that we hope you'll enjoy. And again, if you want to come down and check out the show yourself, you're more than welcome to join us. The Bunker Bar is open. The VFW does serve a great home-cooked meal every Wednesday at 6 o'clock for only $6. So we do appreciate a live audience, and I'm sure the bands and the musicians appreciate a live audience as well. We got a few people out there. Make yourselves heard. Woo! And we do so appreciate you coming out. So, hey, without further ado, we're going to give you Mr. Mike Travers. Take it away, Mike.
Thanks, Kat. All right. Hey, thanks. Thanks, this wonderful program, for having me down here. It's nice to be down here in Onset. Got some good friends out here, and I'm going to open this up with a song that is not currently available in any tangible way, so why not set it free right here? Okay, it's called Easy Life Cafe. Wishing someone would tell you, then you find out that no one really knows. They all got something to sell you. Yeah, they're all gonna drive you to the show. And if you like, they can help you. And then you find out that they don't know how to go. Are you the only one who knows? Hey, hey, hey. They'll be telling you good things. They'll be telling you bad things. They'll be telling you anything, anything at all. Must have been in a movie. Feel like something from a dream back long ago. Then you run into someone, say he might have been you once before, but he's really not very sure. He ain't telling you nothing that could be telling you something. Oh, maybe look for something for nothing. Oh, there's no easy way, oh no, no, to the Easy Life Cafe. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, easy life, easy life, easy life, easy life, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. They ain't telling you good things, and now they're telling you bad things. And now they're telling you anything at all. But they don't know the way. Oh no, no, to the Easy Life Cafe. Oh, easy life, easy life, easy life. Don't you wanna go? Oh, 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 oh. And do you know the way home? And do you wanna go home? And do you know the way home?
Right, thank you, thank you. Thanks.
Well, hey, I'm gonna just cozy on up to you over here, Mike, if you don't mind. Are we all right? Is this good?
Excellent.
Fantastic. So, hey, thanks so much for coming on the show.
It is my pleasure.
Yeah. So, where did you have to travel from this evening?
I'm living in Hanson, Massachusetts. Some
bad.
51 minutes up the street, I think.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
So
Well
you-
worth the trip.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we're so happy to have you. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How'd you get into music?
Music is kind of in my blood or in my family, and I suppose my dad playing the guitar, doing some Beatles,
Very nice.
singing and strumming, embarrassing my mom. Let's see, and then just here in Abbey Road as a maybe probably in embryonic form for all I know, but certainly
That'll
as
do
I was
it.
crawling around, I remember one of the first things. What I could formulate it, I pointed to the speaker on the wall, and I'm like, "What's that?" And my dad goes, "That's a speaker." And I'm like, "No, what's that?" He goes, "That's the Beatles." And I'm like, "I like Beatles," and that's my memory of like my first time being able to communicate my love for this this music.
That's great. That's a great foundation for sure.
Yeah, that's a.
I think a lot of people can say the Beatles are a great inspiration.
Yeah,
for them,
they gave me years of enjoyment. They probably more years than they were actually together. Did I enjoy them? You know? So I mean, I continue to, but I mean, I'm talking like really, like wow, what is this? Let it infest my brain, And so,
absolutely.
And so that we did, I got all that. Everything was at Vitals, so if 40 minutes, 33 minutes or something, and they'd squeeze it out, it would be a Beatles rarities. They'd release Petty Laid because there's like one little trumpet thing at the end. So if you weren't in London, you didn't get the trumpet thing, but now you do. That'll be $6.99, and there you go.
Right.
So. Now all that stuff, of course, has been re-released 400 times over, and you can get it probably
remastered a million times, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but it was best on vinyl. They were reissues even then, but still, it was looking back closer to you'd get the White Album. It came with a nice poster.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
very good poster with all the lyrics in the back, and so
Good stuff.
very good, wonderful album.
Nice.
Yeah, we like that.
So you write all your own tunes. You got a bunch
Yes.
of originals for us here tonight.
I do.
Looking forward to that. I do like your sound. It's good. You
Well,
usually have a full band.
Yeah,
Right?
and then we have we're basically having a holiday recess after just playing in a number of capacities, a number of places. Real busy since August. Working with various people and. Actually pushed out an EP this year that'll be coming out. Basically be arriving in physical form in the next couple days.
Excellent.
And it's actually my second release. The first one being "Pray for Rain." That first song actually, when that gets reissued, when we make some more, I'm going to get that mastered and actually put on the disc. I felt it kind of fit the mood of my first disc, so actually kept it off this. The thing that's coming out, I want to talk about it, Angels and Fire. I'm really excited about it because it was, conceived in a real electric. I had a band in form when I conceived the song, so I was able to enjoy them in an electric form, really from the beginning, which was different than a lot of the music that I conceived on the acoustic. And so this is great because I get to investigate it in front of all you guys on the acoustic, which is kind of a reverse, almost like it's not how it really was conceived. So it's
we were talking about that.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So now it's top of my mind.
So how does it feel to play the acoustic, to go back and play all these songs acoustically as compared to with a full band?
Well, I love it. I feel like a good song should be able to transfer on a ukulele, a piano, an acoustic guitar, an oboe perhaps. But then again, it's hard to sing and play the oboe.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's my first love was drums. My dad was actually in the '60s. He was prominent in the scene, and some known acts from the area, and so I wanted to play the drums, but I right off the bat I wanted to be able to actually sing and play. So that's what kind of led to the guitar. My first instrument from school was clarinet.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful tone. So that was actually my Nana, my grandmother, who I refer to as Nana. She was actually introduced me to music conceptually. She played the organ. And she showed me how chords work and how you add sevenths and how this all works. And it was really through her that when I got on the guitar, I was really having trouble understanding how this worked, because the keyboard is very linear and very laid out, and you can almost see how this musical landscape actually works together, and how the tones work. With the guitar, it's you manage to get two hands worth of music into 6 strings, and you're not playing more than 6 or 4 notes at any time really on the guitar. Most chords are no more than 4 notes, but of course oftentimes 5 or 6, and you get all that fullness. All right,
absolutely.
Come on, this can elude people for life. Even I look at it. Geez, we have some people coming through the door. This is wonderful.
We do have a live studio audience here.
We have a live studio audience. This is great. And
all right.
We're gonna wrap that up.
So
hopefully, could we investigate this? This here is actually, I was living up in Maine when the beginning of this actually came up, and I wasn't up there very long by any means, but long enough to write a little bit of music, and then over the years, back and forth, and this and that, and so I'm going to start a little different, and it would be like. You can feel it in the rhythm, in the wind, in the rain. He coming down to the valley, driving everyone insane. Oh yeah. The mountain man. Oh, didn't want to have to tell you about the mountain man. But since you're going up there, you gotta understand that the mountain man can shoot you high. Well, he settled on a piece of land. He paid no mind to the government, and that's how it's gonna stay. And the people feel better with the mountain man far away. Oh yeah, I tell the story of the mountain man blues. And if you're going up there, you gotta watch your soul, 'cause the mountain man's set to make your bad dream come true. And the people all say you can feel it in the rhythm, in the wind, in the rain. Now it's doing it again. The mountain man. And then there came a day when the mountain man went on back to town. No one home, not a soul around. Until the sheriff walked by and the mountain man shot him down. Yeah. And now the people still say you can feel it in the rhythm and the wind and the rain. Now he's doing it again. Yeah. The mountain man. You gotta watch what you do, 'cause the mountain man's set to make your bad dream come true. Yeah. You better watch your soul, 'cause the mountain man can shoot you high. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Mountain man, he's gonna shoot you high. That's right. This is where I went to music college. Bet you didn't know about Brockton Music College. Right there on Center Street, across from Dunkin' Donuts. Oh yeah. Oh, so there I was, sat in some burnt out vacant lot. Oh yeah, down by that beat up old railroad train. Don't you know that's where I found him? He was sitting all alone, shooting needles in his vein. I told this man a clever story. Oh yeah, you know what he told me? He said he didn't care. He said, you get what you deserve, boy. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve, boy. You get what you deserve. He said, I've been down so damn long, I don't feel any pain. Oh no, red angry city done drove me insane. Oh yeah, I gotta try to find a way. Say it again now. Been down so damn long, I don't feel any pain. Oh no, red angry city done drove me insane. Oh yeah, I gotta find a way, gotta find a way. Find a way out of here. Oh yeah, just staring out that lonely window, so demystified, uninspired. No. Usually I do celebrate the holiday with some holiday music. And this year I'm actually saving that for my family. I'm actually, we're actually staying grumpy pants all year long. All right? And that's a promise. All right, so, I'm going to actually take, it's a little, get a little away from the planned programming. I'm actually going to honor an influence of you know, I was actually thinking, hey, you know, maybe just stick with the wedding bands, and then Soundgarden came out, and I'm like, wow, this guy, you know, he's got this Dio thing going on, but he's not singing about Dungeons and Dragons, and it was just very inspired. So then I heard I got into Johnny Cash and all this garbage, but hey, not really that garbage, but you know what I mean, just, you know, blah, 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 so. You wide me awake, and then you hit me with a hand of broken nails. You tied my lead and pulled my chain, and watched my blood begin to boil. But I'm gonna break my rusted cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusted cage and run. Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll run the river down to still water in a ride a pack of dogs. And I'm gonna break my rusted cage and run. I'm gonna break my rusted cage. Gonna run now. Yeah. Gonna break my rusted cage and run. Gonna run. Now when the forest burned along the road, like God's eyes inside my headlights, and the dogs are looking for their bones, and it's raining ice picks on your steel shore. Oh, you know I gotta break. You know I gotta break mine. You know I gotta break my rusty cage and run. Yeah. You know I gotta break. I really gotta break mine. Yeah. I gotta break my rusty cage and run. Hey, you know, yeah. Thank you. A perennial favorite. Everyone loves Rusty Cage. Hey, could you play Rusty Cage? I hear it all the time. I don't write spirituals a lot, but I wrote this one, you know. Oh, who will help you with the problem? Who will understand your doubt and pain? Who will turn mountains into rivers? Who will turn despair into champagne? Jesus can and Jesus will, don't you know he'll understand your cry? And that is why it's alright, we'll get by. We're gonna fly our way back home. We're gonna fly our way back home. We're gonna fly. When the work is over, there ain't nothing left to do because it's done. Who will take you where you need to go and tell you that it just begun? Oh, Jesus can and Jesus will, don't you know? Here's your mortal cry, and that is why it's alright. We're gonna fly our way back home. We're gonna fly our way back home. We're gonna fly. Won't you meet me one fine morning on the other side? Help me, Jesus, take me, Jesus. I just want to fly. Oh, Jesus can and Jesus will, don't you know how understands your pain? And that is why it's alright, we'll get by. We're gonna fly. Hey, you know. Yeah, we appreciate that. And take time to make sure the little guitar is happy. They actually call this, literally, Gibson, the name of this is Little Guitar. It's called like an LG 50 or something. But the LG, maybe I made up the 50, but the LG part of it actually stands for Little Guitar. Well, we're talking Gibsons. I'm going to have some Gibson love. We're going to talk about the SG. We all know about the SG, AC/DC. Okay. But let's face it. Who knows that Alan Holdsworth, his first main squeeze was an SG? I mean, would you think? Me and my lovely wife, Lunara, actually had the pleasure of meeting Alan Holdsworth, actually helping him load his vehicle after a wonderful night of music at Johnny D's in Cambridge. Yeah, definitely don't miss Alan. Okay. This is another song. It's kind of runs along the lines of Red Angry City, where it's about the basically the same building. Okay, this is where you know, some friends I made for the rest of my life. Actually, I met that summer and cut my chops at this place probably for 3 or 4 years, and the strange thing, there was no, you know, I never had any loan to pay back, okay? So, you know, if you didn't pay, they just locked you out of your room. Real simple, you know what I mean? Class dismissed. And this is called Clean White Outfit. Meanwhile, down the hall, heavy metal guitar, alcohol. Crackheads lay down tricky groove, yeah. Financed by some middle-aged guy who had a rock and roll fantasy, yeah. Singing, well, it is here I make my home. I hear the music in the hall now. Singer say he just don't give up anymore. And if you go 5 stories down now, then you'll know just what all the fuss is about, yeah. It's only $2 at the door. Hippies rebel the modern war with lamentations to the day in songs you knew when you were small. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Oh, what's to come of me? Oh, what's to come of me? Is this the way I choose to spend my day? I got my clean white outfit. I got my name all over it. Got my shoes shined on. Clean white outfit. Very good. Well, it's going to be a little different. It's not a protest song because it's really just an observation song. It's a strange song. I actually decided to open the EP that is out. It's a little bit physical brick and mortar versions available this week. Very excited. It's called Angels and Fire. And not on fire, but in fire. And it's like kind of about the yin and yang, and first will be last, and what's good will be bad. It's just the whole upside downness of the whole thing. And I think everyone agrees everything is more or less quite backwards from what anyone would have hoped for. And that's why we've got music. And remember, Angels and Fire, we call this American Nightmares. If you want someone who waste all your time for you, if you want someone who'll feed you a line or two, well, it ain't so hard to find. Oh, no, 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 no. No, it ain't too hard to find. American nightmares come true all the time. Oh, yeah. And they're cooking all the time. Oh, so sorry, but it's true. Yeah, they're cooking all the time. Oh, so sorry, but it's true. No, it ain't too hard to find. Here in America, nightmares come true all the time. Well, tough times for the holy. Millions pray to one true, all-seeing eye. No more time to pray for rain now. No, they are coming. They are coming, yeah, and there's nowhere to hide with their gods and their gas and their their guns and their cash. They got frauds, they got class. Ugh, you better look out now, you better look out, 'cause it really ain't too hard to find here in America. Nightmares come true all the time. Whoa!
Sorry, but it's true.
Well, all right. Something tells me you were a headbanger in your past life.
I had a period of headbanging. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dio crept in there.
Yeah,
Yes, he
definitely.
I drove there in my
Yeah.
grandfather's '71 Impala in 1985.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you were channeling some pretty heavy
Vivian
energy there.
Campbell was there.
Nice.
He wasn't in Def Leppard then. Anyways, but I digress.
That's quite all right. So, hey, do you have a website you want to tell the people about out
Yes,
there?
actually, just this week we launched a new website in honor of the EP and what's ultimately going to be a new project. As we're going to be promoting this new EP under the banner Angels in Fire. The record is of the same title. I'm very pleased to have my wife, Lunara Dark, supporting bass and background vocals for yet a second release. I'm very proud. Tremendous force.
Tonight.
She's in the audience tonight. Tremendous force. Provided actually on this one the artwork as well. You can go to the MikeTraversBand.com as well. AngelsInFire.com to hear the latest work. You can hear the electric version of American Nightmares, which is probably not surprising that was how the song was conceived. It's actually not something I typically play on the acoustic guitar, except, of course, wedding receptions and stuff like that. It's quite often a common request. Mm-hmm. Yes, with the little electric piano, it really goes a long way. But
that's great. Yeah. That's great. So that's coming out this week. It'll be available.
That's
for
actually
people to buy.
that's available on CD Baby, iTunes, all these different avenues, as well as Pray for Rain, our 2009 release, which if you go to MikeTraversBand.com, you will. The entire program is available for free download. We want you to have that.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very happy with that
Excellent.
record as well.
Mm-hmm. So do you have any gigs upcoming that you want to tell people about?
We basically just cleared our calendar for 2011, and in the while we're working in some new personnel, enrolling with the changes and what have you, basically looking forward to after the holidays getting in the trenches with those guys, getting everything up to speed. And we have a few gigs we're working on, but currently I'm just looking forward to getting together with my family and
Yeah,
enjoying
nice
the
little holiday
I really
break.
am.
Yeah,
I've had a very busy year. Very busy year.
that's great.
Yeah, it has been really.
That's good.
Has been a blast.
Mm-hmm. So have you started working on your next album yet?
Yeah, we're actually. I've been working on some new titles. And you could find Clean White Outfit there. But just as we were finishing up the last tracks for the last record, I started laying down some grooves to even Jesus Said, both songs which I just played that aren't currently recorded, but we messed with the feel so bad. I mean, it's like Weezer doing spirituals. It's crazy, and it just breathed new life. Not to be spooky or anything, but it actually came to me on Easter. I mean, first of all, what kind of lunatic is in a practice room with his drummer anyways on Easter? So, I mean, you don't want to break the apple cart, all right? But there I was, and we got some great new ideas to how to, maybe promote some of this material. I've actually had people interested in recording the song and everything, but but somehow, I gotta like come up with the cash for it. Does that make any sense? Oh, anyways, I digress.
It does make sense. It happens.
It does.
You do what you have to do.
I just I want to come to I want to be like a Harvard brat but quit Harvard and actually be a musician, have tons of dough, and I'd be on my 10th record. Yeah, but anyways, there you go. So the next batch of tunes, I'm gonna when that happens, I'm actually gonna focus on some of the songs that I'm thinking of recording with the new lineup. Yeah. And I got some things to spice up about them. I'm even thinking of digging out some old songs from some old organizations that were all original, and for one reason or another didn't necessarily realize all the potential. But some of the material just you just can't let it lay there and die. 'Cause right. It's just cool. I think it should be out there running around, driving people crazy. Yeah.
Well, I like your style, solo acoustic. I can't wait to hear your full band. I'll definitely check that out. So I can hear that on CD Baby, on iTunes, and also on MikeTravers.com. So do check out any one of those websites if you would like to hear Mike Travers Band music, and it'll be available for purchase as well.
Very good.
So that's MikeTraversBand.com.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes, thank you. We want to thank you again for being on the show.
Oh, it's really been my pleasure.
You're going to play a couple more songs for us if you like.
Yeah, I'm going to, yeah.
And,
how much time do I have?
I don't know. I guess about 15 minutes or so. Is that what you would say, Bruce? About 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, you're going to change up guitars, and I'm going to give out thanks to the Onset VFW so much for having us here every Wednesday. Just about every Wednesday, I should say. Thank you. They do let us camp out here, and of course, the crew that's working so hard off camera from WCTV, that's right here in Wareham, Massachusetts. Give it up for the crew here from WCTV. Of course, we've got all this great equipment that they let us use. It's really a great thing, community TV. If you haven't checked out what Wareham Community TV does, you should definitely either visit the station or check out their website, warehamtv.org. You too can also volunteer your time to help out behind the camera at a show or at a school committee meeting if you like. They offer all kinds of editing classes and tips and tools for you to... You could put your own show together if you wanted to, really. So we want to thank WCTV and the crew for coming out here and putting this on. Of course, Mr. Bruce Gannon, the coordinator of this show, we want to thank him too. We do have a website. It is called feelthemusic.us, and you can check that out and see our full schedule and lineup. We do have some Wednesdays off this season. Last year we played straight through, but we're going to take some Wednesdays off due to holidays and school committee meetings and things of that nature. So stay tuned. We will not be here next Wednesday, so keep that in mind if you're thinking about coming out. We do encourage a live studio audience. The VFW does cook a nice home-cooked meal every Wednesday. That's every Wednesday at 6 o'clock for only $6, $7 if you're taking it to go. So again, we are Feel the Music Live. We're here at the Onset VFW in beautiful Onset, Massachusetts. If you have some out-of-town friends that you think would be interested in our show, we have a different band come every week, just about every week, and they can tune in. They can log on to www.warehamtv.org and click on live stream 2. We do rebroadcast this show on Saturday night at 10 p.m. So if you missed any part of it and you want to see it, please tune into that on Saturday night. And tonight we've had the talented Mike Travers, who's going to play us a couple more songs to send us on our way. So thank you again, Mike, for coming on.
Well, thank you.
All right, do your thing.
It's my pleasure, really. I think we'll do some songs that I'm thinking, we've been messing around with. We were in the studio again. I'm looking to throw out my third piece, my third release, rather, This summer, really, because I learned a ton about the whole process, and now I just really want to get. I got about 10 other songs that have just been beating me up, so I'm like looking forward to setting them free. Run along now, run along. You've been in here too long. This is called "Fallen Soul." It's a favorite of my wife's. So. Come down and see the priest. There'll be a celebration and a feast. There'll be direct communication with the universal mind. He wanna help you, you're feeling low. That's when he come around to tell you what you think you need to know. Yeah, he'll be looking for a sign of a real believer. See ya. At least to try to take the time. Oh, yeah. You know he tried. He gotta reach the fallen soul. You know he tried. He gotta reach the fallen soul, you know he tried. Well, he's the one who stands alone. Well, he's the one who won't deny. The real believer, the seer. At least he tried to take the time. You know he tried to take the time. Time after time and time and time and time again. Yeah. You know he tried to take the time. At least he tried to take the time. Yeah, fallen soul. Gotta try to take the time to reach. I don't know. I'm really not a religionary. I'm just looking at this set list. God. What else we got here? This is off Pray for Rain. That was a 2009 release where we managed to do it without hurting anybody. Okay. That didn't mean we didn't have a... All right, I'm going to leave that alone. Hey, don't want to argue, fuss or fight. If you're going downtown, there's a party going down at the festival tonight. Hey, I'm talking about the Shake Track, Chicken Shack blues. Up, down, all around, funky people getting down, living like they choose to. Don't you wanna go to the festival? Oh, tell me, don't you wanna go? Get style and spread the wings, and as they fly away, you can hear the minstrels sing. Upon his bed of nails, the poet tells his drunken tale. Hear him say, nails, 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 how could it really feel? Upon his bed of nails, how good it really feels to lay upon this bed of nails. Oh, it is where the people go to let their fancy flow. Taking them chicken shack blues. Oh, it is where the people go to let their fancy flow. Yeah, nails, nails, nails. So how good it really feels to be upon this bed of nails out at a festival. this bed of nails, how good it really feels upon this bed of
That's right. Feels good. I like the nails. I like that bed of nails. Oh, speaking of festivals, okay. I gotta take a moment here. All right. Here's a festival I play. Okay, it's called the Somerset County Jam Fest. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll be playing there. We'll be playing there this year too, as well. This will be, I don't know, 4th, 5th year there. Wonderful time, good people, worth the trip, worth the cash. I mean, you're going to hear some music. Oh my God, I'm so honored to even be on the roster. The bands this guy's been having lately. Holy God. So, you know, just something I wanted to put in there. You know, Maine, there's a lot of libertarian sort of views, if you will. So, you know, things happen up there, all the real estate that they have up there. So it's a much, you know, kind of less constricting type of musical festival experience. Another thing off Pray for Rain, all right, that I'd like to play for you is called I'm the One, all right? And I wrote it with a friend of mine. I can't really take credit for the lyrics, but I do enjoy playing it. Can you see? Do you want to believe? There ain't nowhere to go. Can you hear me? Can you see? Are you there on the other side? Can you hear me? Oh, can you say? Are you the one waving goodbye? Millions of people, they're caught up in circles, and they don't even know where they want to go. Millions of people see them caught up in circles, they don't know. They don't know. They gave me a number, gave me a number, and they told me I could hang around. Oh, but they just don't know. Millions of people, they're running in circles, they don't know. They don't know. They gave me a number, gave me a number. They told me I could hang around, but I'm not a number. No, 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 no. And I really can't hang around anyhow. Can't hang, man. Homie don't hang for that. What a good time. Do I have enough time for one more? All right, good. One more. I'm going to finish it off with the namesake to our latest EP. I do hope you go to angelsandfire.com and check out my latest release. Me and my wife worked tirelessly with the help of some good friends who also put in some put in some hard work. And this is called Spinny Ginny as a subtitle, and it's more known as Angels and Fire. And I'd just like to thank everyone for having me out. Woohoo! What a time! What a time! Rock and roll! All right. Yeah. Maybe a little more bass. You know, Chad, more bass on this one. Okay, so all right. So Angels and Fire. Here we go. Shining, it's a special day, and every day is like a gift, they say. And any Jenny doesn't feel that way, oh no. Spinny Jenny, stay away from me. I don't care the reason why you scream. You made a choice, turned out the wrong one. You got a voice, you picked the wrong song. And now the devil's in the sky, and all the angels are in fire. Tree, there'll be no holiday. Oh, 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 The exorcism happened every night. Them children scream when people fight. To Spinny Ginny, this is alright, alright. When people fight, oh no. I hear them children scream, hey, 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 hey. I hear them children scream. Because the devil's in the sky, and all the angels are in fire. Special day. Spinny Ginny doesn't feel that way. Oh, and every day is like a gift, they say. Oh yeah, she doesn't feel that way. Oh no, she doesn't feel that way. Doesn't feel that way. No, she don't.